Got to get to Tesla stock. There is no sign at all of Elon Musk's electric empire slowing down anytime soon, in part due to two big stories right now. Dueling Tesla stories at this moment are floating the stock to the skies after an NTSB investigation found Tesla not guilty in the fatal 2016 crash that involved a driver using autopilot. The NTSB concluding that the driver ignored multiple safety warnings to keep his hands on the steering wheel. But there's this as well. Tesla is close to an agreement to build a production plant in China. And then Tesla stock seemingly ignoring this. The price of oil, we just talked about it, and gasoline dramatically down. That should actually help boost auto sales of non-electric vehicles and hurt companies like Tesla stock, right? Well, Tesla bulls say think again. You can see in this chart, which compares the price of crude oil, that's the blue part, to Tesla stock, the yellow, and that stock is soaring while oil falls. So Tesla is still the stock to buy and the car to buy here when it comes to EVs. Let's bring in Tesla analyst and Oppenheimer managing director Colin Rusch and Wall Street Journal auto industry reporter Mike Spector. Colin, the holy grail for anybody who sells anything overseas is to get the China market. It appears he's nearly got it in Shanghai. What will this do for Tesla sales, which are already hitting, what, $1 billion in revenue overseas in China, but also what it'll do for the stock?
Well, it's unclear that they're going to build a factory in China. So it's a report from one news source, so we haven't been able to confirm that at this point. So
but he's trying. We know that.
Secondly, you know, being able to reduce the price by 25% does help them from a competitive standpoint, but what we're seeing from a pricing standpoint for luxury vehicles, they're well within range of competitors in China, and they've been selling well already with the product that they do have available there. So I'm not super concerned about that 25%, but it certainly would be an aid for them to be able to drop the price compared to the competitors.
Well, let's talk about sales in that country if they do come to pass and they are able to build the Shanghai plant. Would you get a sense that in a country with 1 billion people that they also have a very strong government that interferes with business, and China makes its own electric vehicles, among them BYD, in which Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger have made an investment too. Will the Chinese really allow an American competitor to come in?
Certainly what we've seen historically is that American companies have moved in partnership with Chinese companies to bring technology into the country. And we see no reason why the Chinese government would get in the way of that if there are jobs being created, there's products being created domestically, and there's technology being imported into the country.